Hey everybody, good afternoon and welcome to the Shielded Prepper. I have kind of a treat for you today. We're going to do something a little different. We're currently out front of our main office up top here, and I was just inside and I had to ask my business partner Bud, the side hustle survivalist. He might be watching live, who knows, I might wrap him up into this. Yet we're going to talk today about preparing when nobody's watching. What do I mean by that? Prepare when nobody's watching? What should we be thinking about right now? All of us. What should we be thinking about that would help us in the future? Currently, I'm walking through something like this very privately, and much of the preparedness, hey, good morning, Carlos. Much of the preparedness that our home experiences right now, even in a time when our income has come down substantially as we're building this business, is our preparedness, our food storage, a lot of our soft goods and consumables like toilet paper. Like we're using all this stuff up right now, and it's really blessing us, and it's saving us a ton of money. And we did this when times were good. We prepared when times are good. Our businesses are very similar. They really are. Hey, what's up? Toby, talking with Pops. Hey, once Carlos and Toby both are over 50 years old, Toby started his YouTube channel, Carlos, so if you're watching, come on. Hey, you guys are going to come in the office. Here's why I wanted to talk about prepare when nobody's watching. We, right now, as a business, are preparing for next season. So starting in kind of the early spring, all the way through the summer, up until the month of November, or December, October. Blah. October was very busy. What we're doing now is we're top grading. No, shame on you, Carlos. You're coming on. Am I breaking up? How's it now? Okay, so we're in the office. We got some new audio visual stuff that we're working on. Yet today I wanted to talk to you about this. These are new tents. They're new glamping tents. In fact, we're top grading our tents, not because the tents themselves that we currently have failed. They have not. They've been great. Yet we found for our housekeeping as well as for the marketability and the usability of our tents, we're putting wall tents up. So we have a lot more usable space. This is our front office here. Let's see here. Is it? Oh no. What's going on? My camera started to turn sideways. Maybe I'll have to take this thing out. I don't know. Anyway, we've added a bunch of stuff, and right now we're getting ready to add new glamping tents into our system. And behind me right here, this is Bud, the side hustle survivalist. This is my business partner. Bud, what are we getting ready to do with these glamping tents?
We're getting ready to put them up and hopefully make some money on them.
Make some money on them. Would you say that that's a pretty good preparedness thing to do? To be thinking about next year's harvest?
Right. Yeah, you got to prepare behind the scenes. There's so much stuff to do behind the scenes of preparing for this so that mom, the kids, the family have an awesome camping experience, that they can enjoy the nature of the park without having to worry about, oh, did I bring this? Did I bring that? Because we supply it all. It's just like a hotel room.
Yep.
In a glamping tent that has heat and air and all kinds of good stuff.
Yep. And when you start to add some of these things, and they've had great success, this last year was very successful. This is Nate. Nate, say hello.
I have so much to compute.
He has so much to compute. Nate is the brain center of all of our front office media, website, video. We've got a whole team. We're going to introduce you to them. And I wanted to show you something else. So now we add glamping tents. We have new mattresses. How many new beds are we adding with the two new setups? We're adding a cabin, and we're adding a large bell tent.
Nate also has a large collection of action figures.
Ah.
This is one of them. You can see who that is.
Yeah, there we go.
So one of our staff members here has 3D printers. Let's show him Shrek. Let me see Shrek. And then we'll get back to our topic.
It's Jesse, the Shrek.
Yes, Hardy, har. Yes, they made a 3D model of the shielded prepper looking like Shrek. You know what would have made it better if you put a shield. It's the same thing. It's identical. Yet let's back to what we're talking about here. We're putting mini splits on our glamping tents, which are all right here. So these are all the heating and cooling for this next year. We're putting all new mini splits. We've got the new mattresses here. Obviously, how many new mattresses are we adding? Like
4 or 5.
8? No, we have the cabin.
Yeah, we got the cabin.
We have our new bell tent. There's a lot going on right now. There's a lot going on right now. Can you guys hear me okay? Is everything okay?
Ground beef on there?
Now, our head of housekeeping would be disappointed if I showed you this yet. When you have a busy glamping, you're running a hospitality business, laundry's important. I want to show you this. We just upgraded. We added a bunch of brand new Speed Queens. Why would it be important in our hospitality and housekeeping area to be making sure that our laundry is all running properly, that they can wash them and prepare this? It's time efficiency, as well as it makes their jobs a lot easier. So in addition to that, what we're preparing for now as we expand into this next summer is what things should we be doing now: upgrading laundry, upgrading heating and cooling, buying mattresses, and all the things that go into what Bud was talking about when you're running a hotel. You've got to think about all of those things.
The other things you have to think about is finances. So whenever I kind of handle the finances here, and you're always scrambling to find $1, $1 to cover this, to cover that, and you always have a lot of unexpected expenses that come up. A water line breaks or a faucet breaks. So I think what Jesse was talking about for the name of this video is prepping.
When no one's watching.
Prepping when no one's watching. I'm going to give you an agriculture example of this. So preparing for winter, being a farmer and a rancher, one of the things you have to do is winter's coming up, and this weekend I'm going to be billing all of my equipment at home to be ready for the winter. So that is just something you do behind the scenes, so your equipment works coming the next spring. Same way with this business. You have to start getting finances set up. We got to get our glamping tents set up. We got to get our cabin done through this winter. Our construction projects,
our new website, our point of sale systems, our new merchant processing, all of our marketing that's going outbound. There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on. So you have to prepare behind the scenes. And a lot of times, I will say here, and I'm guilty of it, it's just like, man, there's just so much, and get up and go and walk in the park or do something. You got to take a break or you're going to burn out. And you can burn out on something pretty easy. So that's what I want to caution you about, is be careful, don't burn out, do what needs to be done behind the scenes, but pace yourself, work efficiently, and
take small steps too. It's really important. As you're talking, I'm just being reminded, Bud, that all of these different components, they aren't for today to go in. They're staging, just like our preparedness is a process of staging. We know this phase has to happen, then followed by this phase, and then these things have to go in. And by the time the lighting and the pillows are being fluffed on the beds, it's already ready to be marketed. The electrical, the water, the sewer, all of these things have already been thought about. And it's all about
one of the other things, if you have a business or you're starting a business, what is your end goal for your business? Do you want to sell your business? Do you want to keep your business?
Oh, good.
Do you want to make money for this business? If whatever your end goal is, start at your end goal and work backwards to where you're at now. Because one of our ideas, we haven't decided yet, but let's say we want to sell this park in a 3 to 5 year time frame. Well, let's say 5 year time frame. So what we have to do is I have to look forward. Jesse and I both have to look forward to 5 years from now. Okay, here's our magic number that we want to sell it at and do something. Now work backwards from there. What do we have to do today to meet that goal 4 years from now?
That's right.
And so it takes a lot of planning. It takes a lot of just talking. It takes a lot of what do we want to do? It takes some tears. It takes work. It takes sweat.
And sometimes you're not sure what to do, so you just have to do something. So and there's projects that come in, things that come up. So all of your best intentions are excellent to have, yet it's the unforeseen thing. So ensuring that you have latitude to be agile when you're running your business. And I know most of you that have had businesses or done something for yourself, you know you have to be agile. This business too.
Yes, this business too. And in this business, like it is with a lot of businesses, you gotta have plan A, B, C, D, E,
Yeah.
whatever, because
We're still marching out the alphabet.
yeah, I think we're on plan like K,
Yeah.
K or
Hey,
L.
we're hustling because when
right
you're
now,
doing something that's not perfectly in a box.
because so many things just come out of the blue. But if you prepare for things that come out of the blue, it makes it easier to go through those rough times.
Yep.
You're going to have mountains, you're going to have valleys.
Yep.
And the whole idea is that you want to make those mountains get higher and higher as you go along. So almost like a curve, not a bell curve, but a curve on the stock market. You want it to go like this, but the stock market goes like this. So, but you have to look at your business the same way. You're going to have ups and downs, but as long as you have an upwards trajectory,
Yep.
you're successful.
Yeah, and sometimes there's moments in our lives where, thank you, bud, that was excellent. There's moments where we're winning so slowly. Sometimes it feels like you're losing. Do you understand that feeling? Sometimes you're winning so slowly, it feels like you're losing. You're winning. You're taking new ground. Nate, can we show him the billboard that we're gonna put on?
It's lunchtime. Are you hungry?
So I'll tell you our joke. That was disgusting, Nate. Why did I just do that? That was a crayon. My favorite color too. It blends with my shirt. We are a band of misfit toys in many respects, and this place is in constant flux, constant movement. Nate's been working on a new website, a new point of sale. We have new merchant processing. We are getting ready to do a billboard. Nate, let's just show one. And maybe we could put that. Do you like the one with the Airstream? Or do you prefer the one kind of showcasing one of the campgrounds? Then there's one with our famous Shield Rock. And we're co-opting on this. Then there's one with a glamping tent. Which one do you like? Which one do you like? These are things that we're working on all the time. And we're thankful to have this awesome team that keeps this place going. We're coming into the winter. The seasonality of a business is a normal thing. How are you preparing for the seasonality of your business? What things are you preparing for right now that'll anticipate summertime or the high season for what you are doing? Now's the time. So the rock photo, okay. Toby says the rock photo. Hey, we got one vote for the rock photo. All right, hey, thank you for hanging on. We're at Red Rock Canyon Adventure Park. I'm sure many of you are already following. If you haven't subscribed and you made it this far, this is a little bit of a longer live for us. I just intended on showing you HQ. And right now, this place here is going to get its necessary improvement soon. Yeah, we got a set up. We do our Bible studies here a couple days a week. You know, we have a kind of set up like a loungy area right now. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. Shields up. Remember, this is important for us to continue to talking about these things. Say bye, bud.